están, amigos del Futuro? Estamos conectados a esta hora con Vorph, el vocalista, guitarrista y líder de Samael, que van a estar pronto en Chile. Hello, Vorph. Welcome to Radio Futuro.
Hello. How are you?
I'm fine. Of course, we are here to talk about your upcoming show here in Santiago. So, first of all, how do you feel about coming back?
We're excited. We're totally excited. I mean, we've been only once in Santiago. That was 3 years ago, I believe, before COVID. We played Ceremony of Opposites entirely with some of the songs. And this time we're coming with Passage. So, it will be a different set, but we also will try to have some surprise on the second part of the set. And I mean, that's great. And, we do only 4 shows in South America. And that will be the end of this year touring circuit. So, it's a good way to end it.
Good. Sí, dice que está muy contento de volver por acá. Habían estado hace algunos años haciendo la gira de aniversario de Ceremony of Opposites, otro clásico disco. Ahora son los 25 años de Passage, el álbum de 1996. Van a estar tocándolo completo acá. Eso es el 7 de diciembre en la Blondie. Las entradas están por Passline y ya vamos a entrar a picar con eso. Veamos cómo ha estado el tour hasta ahora. You already started the tour of the 25 years of Passage, right? So
yeah, we did it. Yeah, we did this in Europe. We did 18 shows, 18 days, so that was pretty intense. And then we did like a few other sets. We did one in Portugal with Moonspell. I mean, they had their anniversary show, and we played Passage on one of the 2 shows we did there. And yeah, we were in Israel last week, in Tel Aviv. So yeah. We did a few times, so we kind of warm up for this.
Bien, dice que sí, ya empezó la gira esto de los 25 años de Passage, han hecho casi 20 shows por ahí por Europa, han tocado con Mospel y otras bandas, ahí lo escucharon un poco. Hablamos entonces de la importancia de Passage. So let's talk about the importance of the Passage album. In your words, why is so important this album in the history of Samael?
It was a big change for us. I mean, first, this is the first album we record with the drum machine, and all the influence we had at the time. We were listening a lot of industrial music, and that kind of got melted in our sound. And I think Passage, it's probably the album where you could hear what the band will become, already. I mean, Ceremony got something, but it was still, it was the first album that he composed entirely. So he was more mature on the second album that he did, and yeah.
So Ceremony was like a transition, finally.
Passage was really the transition. Ceremony was, it was a change. Also, actually, that's true what you mentioned, because Xi did all the music on that one, and I did the music on the 2 previous albums. So yeah, it was the way we found to work together. Yeah.
Buenísimo, sí, nos recuerda ahí que Passage fue un disco que cambió varias cosas para ellos. En ese momento estaban bien influenciados por la música industrial de la época, mediados de los años 90 estamos hablando, y claro, marcó la pauta para todo lo que vino después, para Samael, todo el estilo que ellos siguieron. Se inició un poco con Passage, que fue la época en que también empezaron a meter más baterías programadas y todo eso. Entrando al detalle, a ver qué cosas los inspiraban por ese tiempo. You said that you were very influenced in those years by the industrial music, right?
Yeah.
What kind of bands were you listening at that time?
The band that were around at that time, I mean, Godflesh, Pitch Shifter, Ministry, of course, stuff like that, yeah.
Yeah. And it was a big change comparing with your beginnings, because you were a black metal band, right? When you started at the end of the 80s.
Yeah, black metal was really what started up for us. I mean, Venom was the game changer, I think, for us and for many other bands. But I was into heavy metal before that. I was listening to Iron Maiden, to Judas Priest, to Motorhead, to even younger. I was listening to Kiss, probably at 9 years old. So it was kind of an evolution till the point where Venom entered the picture, and that changed the whole game, probably. I mean, for us at least it did. Yeah.
Bien, ahí hablando de bandas, escucharon los nombres en cuanto a la música industrial que los inspiró más o menos en esa época de Passage. Bandas como Godflesh, como Ministry. What else did you say? Pitch Shifter. Pitch Shifter, gran banda también. Claro, este era un gran cambio respecto de sus orígenes, que eran más black metal, desde las primeras bandas como Venom, Hellhammer y todo eso, los creadores del black metal. Pero antes de eso decía que venían del heavy metal, bandas como Iron Maiden, Judas Priest y todo eso. Así que bueno, es una cadena que se va produciendo y así llega a finalmente a ir tomando forma lo que empezó ahí a hacer Samael, que después a su vez influenció a otra gente. So, those were your influences, but at the same time, what Samael did in the 90s influenced to other bands that since the 2000 and forward started to make some music inspired by Samael. So that is a very interesting process. It's like
that's the way it goes all the time, of course. I mean, even the band that influenced us, they were influenced by other stuff. I mean, that's how you build yourself. You go to where you feel like the music resonates to you the best, and you try to integrate this and move forward. I mean, that's the way we all doing it.
Sí, claro, dice que es un proceso, una cadena que se va produciendo siempre en la historia de la música. Las bandas aparecen y a su vez después aparecen inspiradas por algo y a su vez después van inspirando a las que vienen. Hoy día vemos la influencia de Samael en muchos grupos que siguieron esa corriente. Bueno, era una época en que el metal en general estaba evolucionando bastante. So, we're still talking about that time of the Passage album, the middle of the 90s. It was a very interesting time for the metal scene, in which all the scene was evolving, finding new ways, finding new genres. What do you remember about that, about all the evolution that the world metal scene was having in the middle of the 90s?
I mean, it's always evolved, even now. I mean, I'm not aware of everything that's happening with the younger band, but there is always something new that came on the table. And back then, the industrial was really the big thing, right? I remember we played in Germany before Passage got released, and we actually shared the stage with Ministry. I mean, we were playing in the afternoon, and they were the headliner. Mm-hmm. Fear Factory was playing there as well. That was a band that we didn't know, but they kind of had the same influence than we did, somehow.
Yeah, even other black metal bands, not only Samael, were evolving at that time. Satyricon and Mayhem were embracing new influences. So it was very, very interesting. It proved that black metal was not a close-minded thing, as many people thought, right?
Well, I mean, for me, I mean, the term black metal came later, really. I mean, it was dark music was really something that interested me a lot. And it was from Diamond da Galas to gothic music, stuff like Sister of Mercy or stuff like that. I mean, it was all the thing that I feel kind of resonate with me, and we never tried to copy something. I mean, we were just trying to take those influences and release it in our own way. That's kind of the idea.
Good. Bien, nos contaba ahí, sí, acerca de esa época, mediados de los 90, que toda la escena del metal estaba evolucionando de alguna manera. Él recuerda que sí, que efectivamente se dio eso como parte de varios momentos en la historia en que empieza a cambiar todo. Recordaba, por ejemplo, el momento en que descubrió a Fear Factory, que fue toda una sorpresa para él, y bueno, otras bandas black metal que en los 90 también estaban cambiando en ese momento su sonido, abrazando nuevas influencias. Él recuerda que en realidad todo eso del black metal en realidad no estaba tan establecido, siempre ha sido una expresión que está como en construcción, así que todo lo que pasó ahí es parte de todo eso. Volvamos a Samael y lo que están haciendo ahora, año 2022, a ver qué es lo que viene para la banda. Han pasado más o menos 5 años desde el último disco que sacaron, Hegemony. Your last album, Hegemony, was released 5 years ago, so we go back to the present, to the year 2022. And what's going on with Samael right now, beyond the anniversary of Passage? Do you have some new plans, new music? What will come for you in the future?
I mean, of course, we like every other band, we couldn't play for 2 years, so we had time to work on new material. So yeah, we got what we need. We're gonna do those shows in December, and then when we come back early next year, we're gonna finish the album, and we hope to record it before the summer if everything was right. and then we're gonna mix it maybe in the summer after, and we see a release for 2024, I think. Maybe we got a single before if everything is ready, but we'll see.
Yeah,
but next year will be for the new album. Yeah, totally. We will spend the whole year working on this. Yeah.
Oh, great. Good news. Sí, nos dice que los planes inmediatos para Samael seguir girando por ahora en los próximos meses. Seguramente en 2023 también tendrán más fechas y ahí ya se ponen a trabajar en un nuevo disco que estaría saliendo por ahí en el 2024, pero de todas maneras habrá un nuevo disco de Samael y eso es lo que está en camino. Bueno, Hegemony es un disco que en realidad está bien conectado con lo que es Passage. Well, Hegemony, in fact, is an album that is very connected with some ideas from Passage in the style. Seems like an album that comes directly from the legacy of Passage, right? Do you feel that way too?
I mean, you know, most of the stuff we released after Passage had a link with that album because it was really when we kind of explored different things. I mean, of course, Eternal, we even tried other influences that we never really came back to it. You know, we had some bluesy stuff. We had some, maybe we were trying to go further, maybe too much. And then we tried to concentrate a bit more, especially with Solar Soul. And yeah, as you said, probably Hegemony is an album that is more compact, more to the point. Yeah.
Okay. Sí, dice que efectivamente Hegemony está bien conectado con las ideas, un poco el legado de Passage, pero dice ahí Vorph que efectivamente todo el trabajo que hizo Samael de Passage, de Passage en adelante, tiene un poco que ver con ese disco. De ahí viene la importancia de lo que hablábamos hace algunos instantes de lo que es este álbum que están celebrando ahora los 25 años con este show en directo, que lo tocan completo, el disco en vivo, pero tocan más cosas también, así que vamos a preguntar del show. Talking about the live show, you play the whole Passage album in the entire album, but at the same time you play some more stuff, right?
Yeah, I think we're going to divide the set in two parts. The first part will be Passage, and the second part will be like a broader vision of our catalog. You know, trying to have maybe song from every album or something. We're not exactly sure what we're going to do, but we
Wow, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. Every album, even the
I don't know. We'll see.
Okay. Sí, dice que el show está dividido en dos partes. Primero tocan Passage completo y después tocan otras cosas del resto del catálogo de Samael, de todos o casi todos los discos. Ahí van a ver si es que se incluyen realmente todos los álbumes, porque son muchos, es larga la discografía de Samael. Bien, se nos va acabando el tiempo, era un contacto más bien breve, pero me imagino que ya les dimos algunas buenas ideas para que vayan ese día. Les reitero las coordenadas: 7 de diciembre en la Blondie. Las entradas están por sistema Passline, así que estén ahí, no se lo pierdan. Un encuentro histórico con Samael. Vorph, our time is coming to an end. Thank you very much for your time, and we will see you here in Santiago.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you to you, and we're looking forward for that show. Yeah, see you there.
Bien, ahí está Vorph de Samael. Gracias a todos por estar ahí. Nos vemos en una próxima oportunidad. Chao, chao.